Good morning. Welcome to Leadership and the Founding Committee team of Musician Union. I am Qingyuan, a performance science student from Royal College of Music. Recently, I have completed research about how the instrumental teaches to learn. I focused on recent graduates from music conservatoires and newly qualified teachers working in one-to-one private teaching setting. The findings revealed that those instrumental teachers learn to teach through four primary ways. They learn from own practice, such as from own field experiences and self-evaluation. They learn from observe other teachers from online platforms. They learn from the feedback given from students and parents, and they learn from existing models like Alexander techniques and AI models. However, the research also highlighted a critical and worrying gap. These teachers rarely have any formal knowledge of established pedagogical theories and methods. They don't know the why behind the what. And furthermore, they are not joining any musician associations or any educational institutions. They are not accessing any organizations which are designed to provide the training and the community which they are so desperately needed. They are isolated and under-equipped. This is the reality for some newly qualified instrumental teachers in the UK. Today, I am proposing a new program initially funded and facilitated by the Musician Union called Graduate Instrumental Teacher Fellowship Program. The core idea is simple but is powerful. The Musician Union will work closely with the UK leading conservatoires to fund and deliver a structured teaching and training program for first-year graduates. Currently, the Musician Union provides resources, materials, and conservatoires offer performance level qualifications, but neither of them fully addresses the transition from a musician to teaching. This program will create a formal bridge, connect talented performers to confident educators. The aim is for the new instrumental teachers to equip them with practical pedagogical tools, reducing their panic and improve their quality of teaching, and for their profession identity to integrate them into musician union community, support them to see the union not just an organization, but as their professional community for learning and development. The new Graduate Fellowship Program will be a 6-month-long course and will be delivered with 3 core modules. Module 1 is about to learn the pedagogical tools. The course will be 8 weeks long. This module will support the instrumental teachers who know how to play instrument but don't know how to teach. For example, they have to come across with Piaget's cognitive of development, Vygotsky's theory of scaffolding teaching and learning, Bandura's theory of social teaching and learning, and moreover about curriculum design, the scheme of work, like how to design 30 minutes long lessons or 60 minutes long sessions, and teach them how to set up the termly goals. Also should be included the methodology training, like introducing Kodai's model of color strings, Suzuki's model for string instrument, and Off's approach of music creativity, so they can identify or learn a method rather than just imitate their own teachers. And they should also be trained with the psychology of learning to assist these teachers to understand different students' learning needs and different students' their learning motivations and their learning preferences, and cope with their practice routines. This approach will go further and beyond the teacher's own teaching philosophy and self-efficacy. The module 2 will talk about 8 weeks long course about apprenticeship. This course will support the instrumental teacher in a professional community and environment, not to be isolated from self-employment setting. And they will have the opportunity to have peer-to-peer observation, like a paired with another fellow new teacher. They observe each other's lesson, and either in person or can be recorded, and provide structured feedback each other. Also will introduce a mental scheme. Every instrumental teacher will be allocated an experienced musician union's mentor for at least 3 sessions one-to-one mentoring. And this will create a direct link between the new teacher to the union's existing expertise. Module 3 and will be another 8 weeks long project about train them with the professional project. This module will support the instrumental teachers with association membership, and basically is to develop their business sense. For example, how to set up the rates, handling the difficulties with parents, and understand the tax as a private tutor in self-employment. And in this module, including musician unions integration project, all the instrumental teachers are required to attend at least 2 musician unions events or any meetings. And the final assessment can be write out a short reflection about this training program. I think this program will bring a vision that new generation of instrumental teachers will see themselves as educator first, not the performer first, and they will be confident in their methodology and pedagogical teaching, and they will be active, engaged the members of musician union from every start of their careers. For the impact of this program, by giving new teachers the tools to achieve, it will develop their profession within the very first year. Obviously, this program will create opportunities for teachers. The membership of musician union also will grow in a positive way. It will enhance the standard of music education across the country. And this will be like a circle of quality assurance. The teaching, the quality of teaching has been improved. The students enjoy the lessons and the learning more, and they will keep learning and keep playing instrument for longer. I think this program can be implemented and introduced for the next 3 years. And the first phase 1, like year 1, to deliver the program with 2 conservatories first, to recruit 20 participants, and we can review it and based on the feedback. Phase 2, for the year 2, if it is acceptable, it can be expanded up to 5 conservatories. and the larger number and the data and the feedback will be collected. For the third phase, in year 3, it will, if it works well, it can be rolled out across the UK. To achieve this, I am requesting the funding from the Musicians Union to cover the initial investment. I think the funding will be used for 3 specific areas, and 40% of the funding will to support mentor stipends to attract the best experienced teacher as mentors, and this will secure a high quality commitment. And 30% of the funding will go to design better curriculum and develop the materials to hire pedagogical professors to work in this project, and helping and support to design professional resources for all participants to achieve differentiation. And I think the final 30% of the fund will go to the program operation, and this is to have more support staff like a teaching assistant or workshop logistics, and like a venue settings, facilities, and so on. This is not just a training course. It is an investment in future music education and the future of the Musician Union. My research shows that some new instrumental teachers are currently struggling with their initial teaching career, especially transit from a performer into a teacher. Let's work together to support them to build up their confidence in instruments teaching. Thank you.